If your coworker calls out of work sick, you can do the same 1 to 3 days later. Your boss will think you have the same thing and it's going around the office.
Unethical Life Hacks.
Had a good first date from a dating app? Report the person in the app so their account gets banned. That way you limit their dating options and increase your chances of a second date.
Tell your kid that if he or she doesn't brush their teeth well enough, they'll all fall out. When they start to lose their baby teeth, tell them they didn't do a good enough job. This way, they'll brush their adult teeth really well.
Send a wedding invite to every billionaire you can find an address for, as there's a good chance their assistants just send you a gift without ever confirming who you are or if their boss knows you.
Lie about having a college degree. Companies rarely check them, and if they do, the only consequence is that they don't hire you.
Don't want to spend a small fortune on a wedding ring? Buy an old wedding ring at a pawn shop and say that it was your grandmother's ring. This will give it more sentiment and value than a new ring.
Give fake money to homeless people. They will thank you for it. But also, when they get arrested and taken to jail, it'll reduce the number of homeless people in your area.
If you can't get your roommate to clean up, create a fake Tinder profile, match with them, and tell them you're coming over. They'll leave the place absolutely spotless in no time. If you own a household item that you cannot afford to get repaired, keep it in your car. If you are ever in an accident that isn't your fault, you can claim it broke during the collision and get the repair paid for in the insurance claim.
If a meeting is getting too boring, stand up and walk out quickly while staring at your phone. Nobody will stop you, and you'll have time to think of a decent excuse before you're interrogated.
If you own a business near a Walmart and they compete against you, bombard every Walmart employee with unionization propaganda. The Walmart will lay off everyone and close for renovations, and you also get a lot of resumes from seasoned retail workers.
On most graphing calculators, you can archive a program or cheat sheet, and when your teacher erases the RAM before a test, you can simply go into the archive that wasn't wiped and restore the cheat sheet.
During your last semester of college, get your student ID photo retaken. You'll have a more believable ID for student discounts perks for a few extra years after graduating. When planting plants on top of dead bodies, make sure to plant an endangered species so it will be against the law to dig it up. Take a picture of yourself every day or every week, slowly getting fatter. And when you've reached a good weight, post all the photos in reverse along with whatever diet or exercise plan you are selling.
Drug tests at work? Bring homemade food for the office with slight amounts of THC. They can't fire everyone.
If your Uber Eats order is missing an item, instead of saying that it is missing an item, say that you received the wrong order. That way they'll refund the whole order instead of the single missing item.
If you hear a mosquito buzzing around at night while you are trying to sleep, cover yourself fully and uncover some skin of your sleeping life partner. You should be safer.
When going for interview, make your 2 or 3 friends to sign up for interview as well and tell them to give the stupidest interview ever.
Need a phone or cash? Volunteer to clean up after a big concert. People tend to lose their stuff there.
Own a coffee shop and need to boost your sales? Trigger fire alarm in the local office buildings. Their employees will have to go out and will probably want to grab a drink while they wait. If your family or roommates don't want to upgrade internet speed, just go into the router admin settings and set their devices to one of the lowest bandwidths possible. When they start complaining about it, just tell them that upgrading internet will fix the problem. When going for a new job, tell them you earn more than you currently do, but you're happy to stay at your current salary. They'll usually give you a little bit more anyway, so you'll get a nice raise for yourself.
Need to trespass? Bring a dog leash. If anyone asks why you are on their property, you can tell them you are just looking for your dog.
Buy expensive items and place them around your house. Take a video camera and spend 10 minutes filming every room and every item in your house. Return the items to the store. If you are ever in the unfortunate situation of a house fire, this will make insurance fraud 1,000 times easier.
If your mail service loses your mail a lot, keep sending letters to yourself, but insure them. It costs about $10 to insure for $300, so as long as the courier service loses your mail more than 1 time out of 30, you're making money.
Tell your kid that they snore in their sleep really often. That way you'll know if they're pretending to sleep because they'll fake snore. Leave negative reviews for your gym to deter people from joining and overcrowding the place. Take a picture of your luggage with as much cash as possible, so if an airline loses it, you could get extra money, as you have photo evidence of money being in the luggage.
Having an affair? Change your lover's contact name in your phone to Scam Likely, so your primary partner won't question why you're getting so many calls.
Get a free high-quality tattoo by first giving yourself a small swastika where you want it. Many tattoo shops offer to cover up racist tattoos for free.
Don't feel like doing the dishes? Grab clean plates, make them wet, put them in the drying rack, and tell your roommate to do the other half of the dishes.
Order from Postmates around 4 a.m. There won't be any drivers to deliver your food, and Postmates will credit you $5 for the inconvenience. Do this as many times as you want.
Write a note blaming someone you hate for your death and keep it in your wallet at all times.
Do you and your partner want to visit historic buildings, museums, but can't afford the entrance fee? Pretend you're engaged and are considering the location as your wedding venue. You'll get in for free and be given a tour.